Make sure you love yourself before you start to love someone else. Overthinking kills your creativity, lowers your mental performance, leads to stress, and destroys your self-confidence. Who becomes angry easily over silly things might just subconsciously desire to be loved. A person may break your heart, but never give them the power to break your spirit. Staying quiet doesn't mean you have nothing to say. It means you don't think they're ready to hear your thoughts. Psychology says pretending to be happy when you are in pain is just an example of how strong you are as a person. Someone becoming angry with you will motivate you to work harder in more creative ways. Maturity is when you know the other person is lying, but you just smile and let it go. Your voice changes a bit every time you talk to someone you find attractive. People who sleep with multiple pillows are often lonely and depressed. Anger triggers the region of the brain associated with honesty. That's when the truth comes out. Remember that people will always question the good things they hear about you and believe the bad ones without a second thought. If someone waits for you, it does not mean that they have nothing else to do. It just means that nothing else is more important than you. Dreams carry more weight and meaning than our conscious thoughts while awake. 70% of your dreams contain secret messages. Grief is like living two lives. One is where you pretend that everything's all right, and the other is where your heart silently screams in pain. Helping one person might not change the world, but it could change the world for one person. One great lesson I learned from my life: there is no market for your emotions, so never advertise your feelings, just show your attitude. Some people are so important in our life, not because we enjoy their company, but because we feel so lonely in their absence. Being rejected causes activation of the parts of the brain associated with physical pain. It only takes a few seconds to hurt someone, but sometimes it takes years to repair the damage. 90% of the time, we forgive people because we still want them in our lives. It may seem like arguing with your partner may signal the end of a relationship, but it actually often helps couples bond better. Sleeping being next to someone you love makes you fall asleep faster, reduces depression, and helps you live longer. When you talk, you're only repeating what you already know, but if you listen, you may learn something new. It only takes one lie to completely change a person's perception of who you are. Rivers never go in reverse, so try to live like a river. Forget your past and focus on your future. Always be positive. Staying quiet doesn't mean you have nothing to say. It means you don't think they're ready to hear your thoughts. Hugging and cuddling kill depression, release anxiety, improve skin, and strengthen the immune system. One of the hardest tests in life is the patience to wait for the right moment. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. Life is such a great teacher that when you don't learn a lesson, it will repeat itself. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you in darkness. Baby smiles an average of 200 times a day. The average woman smiles 62 times a day, and the average man is only 8. Love is when nothing is okay and everything is hurting you a lot, but still, you want the same person over and over again. One day, you'll be just a memory for some people. Do your best to be a good one. When you stop trying to change others and work on changing yourself, your world changes for the better. Text messages from the person you care about can have a positive effect on your body and instantly improve your mood. Pretending not to care is the habit of someone who generally cares the most. It is known as an emotional defense mechanism. You will never be truly happy if you continuously hold on to the things that make you sad. If after ending a relationship, you still stay in touch, chances are one of you is still in love or never was. If you meet someone in a dangerous situation, your chances of falling in love increase. Take a deep and long breath and give yourself 2 minutes of rest, because nothing is going to go along. Men change their minds up to 3 times as often as women do. Also, men are more likely to make impulsive decisions than women are. When you delete necessary people from your life, good things will start happening, and it won't be a coincidence. When it comes to relationships, 85% of people don't want perfection. They want effort. When someone stares at your mouth during a conversation, they're probably thinking about what it would be like to kiss you. When a person dies, they have 7 minutes of brain activity left. It's a mind playing back the person's memories in a dream sequence. Being rejected causes activation of the parts of the brain associated with physical pain. 70% of people claim to be okay when they're not, simply because it's hard to find people who will actually listen and care. Psychology says friendship is not about who you spend the most time with. It's about who you have the best time with. Women often find themselves more attracted to someone with the ability to make them laugh. Laughter strengthens relationships. Thoughts and ideas don't go away easily because we keep nurturing them every day. A good apology has 3 parts. 1, I'm sorry. 2, it's my fault. 3, what can I do to get it right? Most people forget the 3rd thing. When a woman wants to end her love for you and leave you, she will first do these 2 things. First, she will change her tone, and then she will stop giving time. Seeing or even glancing at the color green can make a person more creative. We don't know what tomorrow will bring, so don't stay mad for too long. Learn to forgive and love with all your heart. Don't worry about the people that don't like you. Enjoy the ones that love you. Your energy introduces you even before you say anything. The way you dress is linked to your mood. Dressing well stabilizes and improves the quality of happiness, reducing the risk of depression. Thank you for tuning in. You can subscribe for more.